So, hi, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, good evening. I'm really good. How are you?
I am fine, ma'am. What about you? How was your
Yeah,
day?
my day was good. I mean, it consisted mostly of classes, so a bit tiring, but then it was good. How was your day? What did you do? Oh, you mentioned you're from Rajasthan, right? Oh, I,
Yes. And let me know something about you.
I am Nandini. I am actually from Delhi, right now in Chennai, and pursuing my higher studies. I'm doing BTech in computer
Okay.
science. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. First of all, I think your net is a bit lagging because I think my voice is not reaching to you at the perfect time.
No,
So
no,
yeah.
you are audible clearly. No, no.
No, because it's lagging for
I
me.
don't. Maybe, but you are audible clearly and visible.
Okay. Well, okay then. So you mentioned you're from Rajasthan. Okay, I have to tell you, love that place. I love Rajasthan. I have a lot of
Thank
family there, so I keep going very often.
you.
So
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
mean,
nice.
what's your like favorite kind of so Rajasthan has like a lot of monuments, a lot of historical essence. So
Yeah, I
what's
love
your
it.
like very favorite kind of monument or like part of history of Rajasthan that you're very attached to? Something that you like about the history over there?
If I talk about the part of history, so I would say, ma'am, the history of Chittorgarh, the glorious history, the bravery
Oh,
episode, especially related to the Maharana Pratap. I usually get goosebumps when we listen Maharana Pratap and stories, the struggle they fought for their freedom. They gave a strong message. How can we save our freedom? So
yeah, that's
hmm, no matter comes rain or shine, so we have to struggle, preserve our sovereignty. Yeah, so it's a strong message, and I inspired a lot. Maharana
mm,
Pratap, not only Maharana Pratap, the loyalty from Panna Dhai, if you heard about, to
yeah,
save
I have.
and along with the a devotee Meera. So especially the Sisodia dynasty, I would
Yeah,
say,
yes, I know.
inspired a lot, and I love whole time. When I was in the class 11th and 12th, so there was a novel. I totally know it's escaped from my mind the writer, but the name of book is the Dharti Ka Suraj. So I
Okay.
have read no 100 times because it's only related to the Sisodia family, especially in the Chittorgarh history. All dynasty. I think the from starting of the Maharana Kumbha, after that, no Sanga and Maharana Pratap and Uday Singh. So all episode and all history mentioned. So I loved that book.
I mean, you also mentioned Chittorgarh. Again, it's also my very personal favorite when talking about Rajasthan. Yeah, I
Mm,
mean,
yeah,
yeah, a lot of things that you mentioned, there are also things that I grew up reading and watching about. So yeah, personally, that all of that you mentioned, it's also very close to my heart as well. So yeah. Okay, so
right,
before we
ma'am.
move on to anything else, do you have any questions for me? Do you have anything in mind you want to talk about?
No, ma'am, we can just go for a random conversation.
Okay. Oh, okay. I just have to say this to you. Please do not call me ma'am. Okay. I just want you to be comfortable with me.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just call me ma'am.
Okay,
That'd be fine. Okay. So, like we said, I mean, okay. First of all, before I move on, I have this thing that I'm noticing that while you're speaking, your pronunciation is one thing that's a bit off about like words. Everything else, it's really nice because you're able to form the sentences and everything in your mind, and it's really perfect. And some of the words that you're using are really standing out for me. So that also really is perfect. Just the thing being your pronunciation. So, like, have
Right.
you what?
Last few days, I am continuously getting such kind of the feedback. Yeah, definitely, I will work upon. But
Okay.
I am lagging somewhere to get taking out the
No,
time for
I
the
mean,
practice with the pronunciation.
honestly, it's a part of the process. It's not even lagging or anything. It's a part of the process. You just move step by step. And yeah, by far, I can see you've come like a long way. I can really see that. And that is like really, really good. It's really perfect. But the thing is, it's also a part of the process. You just keep leveling up every now and then. So, but like for your pronunciation, as like you've been told before, what have you been recommended to, improve that? What do you do to focus on the pronunciation part of your language?
To be honest, ma'am, I am going to be honest. I
No,
haven't done I haven't done anything due to no
okay.
at school we are
I get it.
most of the
Yeah,
time
I
we
get
use our native language, Marwari language, and after that we use our Hindi language and
it.
English and a third language.
Yeah,
And the ambience, oh, it's a tough to switch. Yes, if
I
I
know.
deliberately put effort, then definitely I will be improved. But
Mm.
still I totally occupied with my school and jobs and taking care of.
I know, I get that. I do. I do.
Yes.
I mean, I think the best way that you can really work upon it because oftentimes pronunciation it really comes from, regularly like taking that language in. I mean,
Mm.
this is one part of the process. Like you talk with us, and that's how you get to know like how
Mm.
some words are pronounced. But then I also feel like talking in general in your day. I mean, given you're also an English teacher, I know you do that a lot already. But yeah, I mean, just in your general when you're talking to people, just make sure that you are paying attention to how they're saying certain words. Just
Right.
if you want like me to go slow, if you want to make kind of observe the words and how I'm speaking it, you can just ask me to go slow as well. Because that
Right.
is how you will really pick it up, like how
Mm.
things like how a word is said. So yeah, but
Right.
then
So
apart from that, yeah.
can you point out particular word, ma'am? When I listen to the word, so that time
Yeah.
I would be able to remove the incorrect pronunciation and I try to imbibe the correct pronunciation. So would you like to
Okay.
point out?
Okay. So while we were conversing just now, I think you mentioned the word fought. So it's pronounced like fought. Like when we say,
What?
that they fought or they are fighting, so like fought. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
mentioned like that. Okay.
What?
Yeah. So
Mm.
just like that. And also you just mentioned like the word, it's incorrect. Like when something is not incorrect. Yeah. It's not incorrect. We say it like incorrect. Yeah.
Incorrect.
So like
Yeah.
little things like that. But the
Mm.
way that you're using, I feel like your vocabulary is something that is really improving, I feel like. Because I'm hearing you use a lot of words that we don't generally use, but that is a really good use of vocabulary you're doing right there.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, so I feel like you really do pay attention to the vocabulary a lot. That's really good. Really good.
Because I teach English, especially in the high school, so I come across new words daily, sometimes
Yeah.
newspaper, and I when I listen to any podcast, so I try to get and try to inculcate in my habit, use in
Oh,
simple sentence.
do you listen to podcasts? You just
Yeah,
mentioned, no?
sometimes, and I
What?
love
Okay, no.
to listen to Muniba Manjari, the
Oh,
Iron
I
Lady.
have never heard. Like, what is the podcast about? Can you tell me something about it?
No, Muniba Manjari is the lady from Pakistan, and she called the Iron Lady of the Pakistan. And once she met with a severe accident, can I say severe accident?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. Severe, severe.
severe, and she
Yeah.
got fractured and especially the spinal cord. Now
Oh.
she's on wheelchair. She can't walk properly.
Hmm. Hmm.
She inspired a lot, especially the people,
Okay.
especially the women. So I love to listen Muniba Manjari. And after due to the accident, she got divorced. I say divorce. She got divorced due to
Yeah,
the
divorced. Yeah.
physical
Yeah.
disability, and she broke down after accident and after no scatter her family due to she also her heart is broken, but she gather all confidence, courage, and she become no, I would say, epitome of courage. And
Yeah, 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 yeah.
how can I am speechless, what should I use for the lady, but I totally flabbergasted when I listened to her.
Hmm. That's nice actually, because I have been trying to get in the habit of podcasts. I really love listening to podcasts, but then, yeah, this is, I think, a very good recommendation that you've just made to me. And honestly, I feel like
Mm.
it's really, really special, to like go through something like that and then be able to recover and having the
Mm.
confidence to, inspire other people about those things.
Once she mentioned, Nandini, she's from Balochistan and very conservative family, and she
Yeah,
got
yeah,
married early. I think the 18-year-old, and she couldn't complete her education. But her mother gave a new positive thought because she alive in a severe accident. So she got a purpose in her life. If God saved her, so definitely there would be a purpose, and she
yeah,
started
true.
to inspire people. And so that things and positive thing. How can a woman can stay positive in such kind of the scenario? So
True,
that is
true, true.
I think of the inspiration.
Yeah, I think we all get to learn a lot from people like that. Because
Mm,
when we have our like we face problems like on the daily basis, there are things that affect us as well, and then we get just so discouraged by them, and we just want to give everything up. But then people like her, they go through so
mm.
much and they lose almost all of hope, but still to
All
get
of
up
them.
from that, it's
Mm.
it's like something we should learn as well,
Yes.
because
Yes, her two famous quotation, life is unpredictable and we
yeah,
should.
true.
And another is, I never feel I am a disabled person. I feel I am a special able person.
That, oh my God, that is a really nice way of looking at it, and I
Mm.
don't think I've ever thought of it that way. you
Yeah,
know
right. Mm.
Yeah, it just really is inspiring how people can
Mm.
face like the worst of life and then still be able to make the best out of it.
Mm.
That is something really you've come across, I have to say. And
Yes, he's really brave, ma'am. Once her podcast or her speech, she told when her former husband got married, second marriage, so she
yeah,
texted
yeah,
him, best of luck. Oh, it's a no, so no. How can I
True.
say? How can I know the person?
I know. I know, but that
How
I
can
think,
I know the person so empathetic? No, so she was so empathetic.
yeah, even after being at the lowest of lows and being so heartbroken, she was
Hmm.
able to recover from that and still have a lot of empathy for everyone
Yeah,
who hurt her, but also just in general, everyone around.
right,
That is
right.
true. I think you've just really given me a very, very great recommendation that, even I could start listening to that podcast.
If you like, so I feel. Oh,
Yeah, I feel everyone needs that kind of a voice and stability in their life to, just hear from someone that inspiring that, not all hope is lost and you can still recover
mm,
from things when you feel like it's all gone to waste. That is
right,
really
right.
nice. I'm really happy that you listened to
Ma'am,
things
in
like
her every speech, very inspiring. Once she told, she adopted a baby, and when baby little bit grown up, so one day they were playing, and baby told, no, baby through the ball towards mother,
that. Yeah,
and told mother, please kick, but she can't kick. No, so
yeah,
but no, he thought, oh, if no matter, I can't kick, but I can throw my hands. I can use my
mm,
hands, and I can play with my baby.
true. I
So,
mean, yeah, that is also like a very difficult situation to, make someone
mm,
realize that you're like
mm,
not that able, like not as able as them to do something, but
mm,
then to just still
mhm.
be kind of, still hopeful about it.
Yes, right. Mm.
That's really very nice. I'm starting to feel a bit inspired if I may do so. So that's
You
really
should
nice.
listen once. Yes, you should listen once and definitely you will be inspired.
I will definitely give it a try. I will definitely give it a try. Well, I feel like we're very nearing to wrapping this up. So
Before wrapping
before,
session, please point out my grammatical mistake.
sorry.
Now I before wrapping session, please point out my grammatical
Yes,
mistake.
that's exactly what I was going to do. That because feedback is definitely very, very important, to learn something. Yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, your vocabulary is very good. I'm really, really happy with the way you use some of the words. Yeah, but then again, it's just about the pronunciation. And there's not a
Mm,
really like a perfect way to get that, and not like it's not something you can get very quickly or very easily. It's a time-taking process because it takes a lot of times that you hear that word that you really
mm,
start putting it out like that. So, but
right.
I feel like in all the time that you're getting and the way you're conversing with us, that's how basically you're gonna finally get it because it's just the way you hear words that you really start to use them. So apart from
Mhm.
that, like just that's what I'll say. It's really good that you listen to English podcasts because that is also eventually gonna help. So that I think is the one of the only ways, that is really helpful to just consume more and more media in English, because the more you listen in English, the more you're gonna get how words are pronounced, how they're said, how they're used. So that's really nice,
Right.
just the way, like I said, like
Mm,
some you pronounce your O's in a certain way, and
mm,
sometimes it's right, but then in some words it's meant to be a bit different. Like in fought, it's pronounced like a bit differently. So
mm,
that's what I was really noticing that your O's somewhere are they're right, but then in some
mm,
words they need to be pronounced a bit differently. So just pay
right.
attention to that more.
Right.
Otherwise, everything else, the way you're using and forming sentences, it's perfect.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So have
Well,
you any tips and tricks? How can I practice, especially for the pronunciation? Only listening?
yeah, I mean
Not
pronunciation
for-
because you cannot get how words are pronounced when you're reading them. No, so it's only more
Mm,
about listening them. The podcasts are a really nice way. Again, movies and English vlogs. I really like English vlogs because in vlogs people are not rehearsing saying English. It's their natural English that's coming.
so-
So that's yeah. So it's very nice to get words as they're coming while you're watching like vlogs and movies and stuff. It's a very basic, uh, I have to say, tip. But then, given that you don't get much time and how busy you are, I think podcasts and like these 20-minute conversations, I think that eventually they will, get you where you want.
Would you like to mention any special channel and podcast? Do you want to
I
take any name?
I don't have as such special recommendations because I like it's basically depends on your favorite hobbies or the topics you're interested in. Just kind of search those up, look those up on YouTube, and any basically English speaking vlog you can just pick and start watching them. So you'll just basically see how they regularly converse with people. It's not nothing is rehearsed over there. So,
Okay, right. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you so much. I hope I was able to help. Have a nice evening.
Definitely, definitely. Have a great evening. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.